All right, guys. Here we are, January 12th. Just a few days to go here until Tanner starts, so we're just about to load up our crab pots here and haul them down to the boat.
I was gonna show them a couple other features too.
Oh, sure.
These have a couple different escape mechanisms. Number one, we have rings on here. This allows undersized crab to escape when the pots are fishing, and it kind of helps minimize the amount of crab that you have to handle by letting the small ones escape. You're not bringing them in and having higher mortality issues because they're on deck and they're getting thrown over, they're getting crushed. So that helps a lot of the small ones escape. And then the biodegradable panel. This is cotton twine, and it probably degrades in maybe a month or so. Anywhere that will break, this whole panel can open up and allow crab to escape from it. There's kind of probably, I'd say, 4 different types of gear that's used here in Kodiak. The square pots, like you'd see on Deadliest Catch. A lot of big vessels use those. You'll also see some shorter ones like this. They kind of look like a 4-sided pyramid with the top cut off. Has a tunnel on the top, or the tunnels on the sides. Also have shorter style of pyramid pots that are not quite as high and a more gradual slope. And then you also have cone pots. And so these are what we have. They're real nice for our vessel because they're fairly light. They nest, so you can stack them on top of each other. The crab enter from the top, come up the sides, enter from the top, fall in there. It's hard for them to get back out. They have a pucker strap here, so you open this up, pull the strap tight, attach it on the side here, and it'll allow you to pull the pot without the crab falling out the bottom. You get it up on the boat, then you can disconnect that, and you open this up and pull your crab out. But yeah, these seem to work pretty good for us, so that's what we have. Works good for a small vessel. That's 10 pots right there. That's half the pots we're allowed. It's a 20 pot limit for this fishery. So nice and easy. So we'll run these down to the harbor in a little while, bring the boat over to the loading dock and drop them down on the deck.
Yep.
So we'll see you then. Yeah. Nice afternoon.
Yeah. Good timing, Dad. Back one.
Okay, well, we're over at the Harbor Master Dock. I'm just going to reposition the truck and we'll start dropping some pots down here. Okay, let's go get another load. Yeah.
All right.
From jigger to crabber in one day, so all good to go now. Pots are all on. Tomorrow we'll go get fuel, get ice and bait, and just wait for tank check on Tuesday unless we're delayed by weather.
Ice pump is extremely loud, so got my earplugs in. That was an absolute blizzard. I think it's the worst blizzard we've seen this year. So anyway, we'll scoot over and get some bait now. So we'll turn it back on and we'll get over there. Sounds like there's some orcas over here. See if we can see them. Ow. Looks like they've got something. Wow.
What beautiful creatures.
Yeah. There they go. Alright guys, so we'll go and tie up and run back home, get the rest of our gear, and I suppose we'll be heading off here sometime around noon. So that's where we're at. Guys, so off we go, off on our trapping adventure.